So what's this whole People magazine thing about? The pressure of staying thin?
Yes, actually, I was quite surprised that they chose me to be on it because it was never actually a problem that I had, bulimia, anorexia. My problem was I loved to eat.
Oh.
And I didn't handle it in the right way. I didn't go to a doctor. I didn't take care of it in the proper way. And the funny thing is, I worked with Kimmy and Beverly for many years and never realized they had the problem. Yes. Alexis and Beverly Johnson. And I didn't realize they had a problem or something that severe.
Yeah, now what is it they do?
Well, Kimmy went for 4 or 5 days without eating, and she's a marathon runner. I've never seen anybody in better shape in my life.
Yeah.
But she would starve herself. And Beverly did just about everything she said, bulimia, anorexia, and she actually went to a group for help.
Okay, now how do you stay thin?
Well, I eat everything pretty much in moderation. I know I cheat, so I allow myself to cheat.
Yeah, what do you like to eat?
I like to start my day with a scotch and coffee and nacho chips. Well, if you know you're going to cheat, you might as well go all the way.
You're around a lot of models. What's the worst example that you can think of what someone's done in this area of eating disorders?
Well, the funny thing is I remember once eating a salad for lunch at a very big studio in New York, and there was a beautiful blonde sitting across from me, and she ate cake. And I was so jealous. I thought, how can she do that and stay that thin? Now I wonder. Now I think back and I think, what kind of problem was she dealing with?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I first started modeling, they asked me to lose 12 to 15 pounds, and I did it by not eating. And I fainted right into Kelly Emberg's arms, you know, with the heat and not eating, and right into her arms. And I never did that again. I learned my lesson, but my God, there's so many people out there, people that you see every day, or you know, people you talk to that you don't even realize are going through this kind of problem. And I think that's one of the reasons that I agreed to do the cover. Yeah. Because I think maybe other people will see themselves in us. That's what we are, models. I mean, I think we should be models outside the pages of magazines. Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question. Okay, now this is a serious question, okay? Sometimes when women lose weight, the first thing to go are the breasts.
Yeah.
Right?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, because actually, well, never mind. A lot of women in your business, it used to be hip to be young and breastless. Sounds like a soap opera. To be, you know, the young and the breastless. It used to be hip to have small breasts and wear clothes like a hanger. Now models are getting implants and stuff.
When I started working for Valentino, he used to bind the girls so that they wouldn't have any breasts at all. If you had anything, you couldn't fit into a Valentino dress.
Why do they hire men?
These days they probably could.
I mean, the best thing about a woman is breasts. Why tape them up? You know, it's like, here's a taped up woman for you. Get her out of here.
And now the girls, I think the trend has gone more towards athletic, thank God, because it's a better, I think it's a better image for younger women. Yeah. Be athletic, be healthy, be yourself.
Would you ever get implants or any other kind of cosmetic surgery?
My husband would not touch me.
Really?
He wouldn't touch me. He said, if you do that, I won't touch you.
You still married to him?
Yes, I'm still married. But I promise, if I ever get the first man on my list.
Cool.
Okay?
Cool. He's a famous former famous hockey player.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, but we don't
Believe it or not, he had weight problems, too. Everybody. I mean, it's just everybody. 8-year-olds on up to 88-year-olds. Everybody's got some kind of deal with their body. You know, everybody else looks better than they do. Yeah. Not true. Every top model I know has got her own problems.
Yeah, now your husband has said he would not like you to get surgery.
He said, you do that, and it's divorce city.
Yeah. I talked yesterday about an article I read. They're going to put peanut oil in implants because it's safer.
It's natural, and you can absorb it.
And give it a shot. Why don't they go all the way? Put some jelly and bread in there, too, you know. It's a little silly. You know, all these experiments about what to put in implants, you know, and you know what they haven't tried? Milk. You know what I'm saying? I mean, why don't you, especially like Madonna, put some milk in there, you know, fill the whole thing with the whole carton, and she's always topless, and you can put missing children on there, and I mean, for the whole 9 yards.
But I don't know if you do. He watches movies at night and he says, implants, no implants. Implants, no. I say, how do you know? He goes, they don't move. Yeah. So if everybody knows you've got implants, what's the point of having implants?
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
I mean,
Because some women, like, okay, I think I've been told to look for that ridge around the top. Isn't that right, ladies?
I never got that close, I'm sorry. Somebody else's.
What?
I mean, you work with other girls, you don't, like,
Well, from
over.
a distance, you can see that big ridge, you know? You know, or sometimes, you know, you can see stitches, you know, in the bed, you know, and all
He's an expert. He's an expert.
Oh, yes. I knew a girl that, I have a knee operation, and her breasts look like my knee, you know? These big things.
Oh, so why? Why would women do that to themselves? I don't know. Why would women starve themselves? My sister starved herself. Here's somebody I knew, who I grew up with, who was my best friend growing up, and she hated me. She was so nasty and I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
It's a bad addiction as alcohol or cigarettes, really. And I didn't know what was going on. When I found out because she wrote an article in Glamour, and I was shooting a film down in Brazil. We were on location in Brazil, and my girlfriend sent it to me by tape. She read it on the tape. I cried. I thought, I can't believe that somebody I know and love was going through such a horrendous ordeal, and there was no way I could help them.
Yeah.
Because she didn't open up about it. And once she started speaking about it, we, as a family of all women, band together and helped her through it. So she had a very strong support group, a very strong family unit behind her. But a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
And they have nobody to go to, nobody to talk to about it. So I thought, this is a good article to get out there, to tell people they're not the only ones that are having problems. I thought I should be a responsible person and get out there and say my piece about it. So I did.
I'm glad you said your piece. I'm glad you stopped by, because I missed you. You haven't been
I
here
have
in a
to tell
while.
you something, Arsenio. Arsenio gave me the best interview I ever had in my life.
That was-
You told
yeah.
me things about... Show number 25, I
Yeah.
know. You told me things about me I didn't even know were in print. You really...
Well.
He does such a good job as a person being interviewed.
Oh.
He makes it so easy. And I brown nosed after my interview, so... it wouldn't make a difference.
It's funny. Thank you for coming back.
I'm so happy to be
Tell
here.
your husband I said hello,
I will.
and I'm glad you all are together and happy.
We are. One of the fair few.
The new lips.
I didn't...
She did have cosmetic surgery.
I got all the way through this interview without a mistake.
Yeah, those are your
Can you see-
lips.
can you see the
People are
scars?
doing collagen now, right? We'll get into that next time. Yeah. Okay.
No way.
Carol, all.